juke is back. Oh, juking again.
One of the best entrances of all time. Welcome. Hi.
Good to be back.
So good to see you. I'm sorry we don't have like a huge live audience for like that big pop when you walk in.
All good. I imagined it.
You imagined it.
Sure, yeah.
They were like, here, thanks for
time.
joining me.
Oh, you got it. Thanks for having me.
This is very exciting. So, I mean, you've been out for 9 months. What's the health status? Where are we at?
I'm officially cleared, so I have been at SmackDown on Fox the last 2 weeks in a row, and I'm just waiting for the right creative spot to jump back in the mix.
What is that anticipation like? I mean, you're waiting, you're chomping at the bit, ready to get back in, just waiting for that green light.
I've got tons of ideas like running through my mind, of what I can do that's new and fresh. And I will be different. I will be the 2020 version of Jeff Hardy, no doubt about it. But just, the anticipation is very stressful. I just want to get that first moment over with and feel that energy and power of the WWE Universe. Oh, man.
Well, I know we talked before, and I know you've been in the ring a little bit, kind of getting back. How's that ring rust?
Yeah, it's still rusty. I'm still very rusty, but that's the way you get conditioned again. And get back that endurance is just get good and blown up, and fight your way back. And it'll come. I mean, it's just like riding a bicycle, for me. I've been doing it for so long. So I'm ready to feel it again.
We're ready for you, definitely. So the past 9 months have been a lot for you. I mean, you've had a lot going on. How has that time off been for you?
Yeah, the last 9 months has been very crazy. When I had knee surgery, it was a blessing in disguise because my dad was in real bad shape away from home. So I was able to be over there with him every day and walk with him. He would walk with me, but not the nurses. Long story short, I got him home halfway through September, so he's been home for like 5 months now.
Oh, awesome.
And he's doing much better.
Great.
But then on the night of October the 3rd, I got into some trouble. On the morning of October the 4th, I arranged for me to go to inpatient rehab for the first time in my life. And it was one of the best things I could have ever done for myself, and I've done something every day to better myself, and it's just going to be so good to be back in front of all those people in the mindset that I am right now, and to feel that energy, because there's something left for me to do in the WWE. I'm not sure what that is, but I want to make that happen.
There's always something for Jeff Hardy, but I think it's really important that you were able to take that time and get yourself right and spend time with your family, and now get ready to start fresh and new here in 2020.
Yeah, and my daughters are 9 and 4 now. It's crazy that they're growing up so fast. And also, one big project I did since I've been off is my motocross track was a wreck. It was all grown up with pine trees, so it is nice and clear, and you can see everything.
Nice.
I know I can't ride like I used to ride before I broke my leg, but
Yeah.
I still love motocross, and I can see it each and every day, and it's one of those things.
Awesome. So there's tons of stuff going on in the news still regarding the Hardy family. We'd be remiss to not talk about what's going on with Matt right now. It seems that his contract has expired with WWE. What's the situation there? Do you know?
I haven't spoke to him hardly at all about that, so I don't know what his plans are. But we've been wrestling for a long time, and even if we are in different wrestling worlds, it's still cool that the Hardy Boys can go their separate ways and do their own thing. So yeah.
How does that feel for you to be gone for so long, step back in? Matt's not going to be there. I mean, this is going to be such a huge spotlight on you yet again. I mean, that's a pretty exciting time for you.
The weirdest thing is, like, in my early 20s and his 20s, he had all the surgeries in his 30s, but I was invincible. I never got hurt. But then when I turned 40, I started getting hurt, I guess. But yeah, it's weird. He's been great, health-wise and in really good shape. So, yes, it's strange, but I mean, it's going to be amazing. All right, we're just so blessed to still be wrestling today in 2020. It's just incredible. If you look back to all the TLC matches and the things we've done and accomplished, I mean, it's pretty impressive.
It's crazy. I mean, you think of everything you've done, the style that you've worked at for so long. Somebody referenced you having rubber bones today, and I feel like that's sort of the perfect description for you. I mean, for everything that you've been through. But I mean, looking at that, how important is it for you to change up your style as you continue on in WWE? I mean, getting older and trying to adapt to the new style of superstars here?
I think just seeing the face paint again just makes me go, wow, that's something I really enjoy. When I'm on the road and I don't have time to paint on canvas, I really enjoy painting on my face, and I can incorporate that in my profession. And it's just cool because I remember seeing Sting when I was a kid, and I loved how he had a different face paint every time, each and every night. So now that I'm doing that, it's just, I think that's my go-to. That's my main thing. I can paint my face and do my signature moves and still be loved, you know. But yeah, there's a lot left in me, and I'm looking forward to it.
So the time off at home, you've been keeping up with everything in WWE. What you got your eye on?
Pretty much. I gotta admit, I was when the Street Profits won the titles
Hell yeah.
last night. Man, I was marking out a little bit, I guess, because the way Seth took that stunner and then the finish happened so great, and they were the champs for the first time. So it was just, I loved it. I'm a fan of him, and to see Brock Lesnar is always intimidating and wondrous. You never know what's going to happen. So yeah, there's a lot of excitement going on. So I just want to be back in the mix.
What's it like for you to see some of the superstars now? I mean, you were such an innovator of that high-flying extreme style, and now we're seeing more men and women sort of have that style. What's it like for you even coming in contact with some of those superstars? People have lots to say to you about that?
Not really. I mean, it's the weirdest thing is like being older now and seeing guys like Ricochet and Ali, guys that you know, were inspired and influenced by things I did years ago.
Yeah.
And it's just strange, but I mean, I just enjoy each and every day I'm able. The one day at a time thing is one thing I've learned in recovery. I love. That's what I meant to say earlier. And I'm just 24 hours each and every day, just, you know, worry about that. Don't really worry about what you can't change.
Right.
There's so much power behind that. I kind of drifted away from the question. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. No, but just like the influence that you've had on so many superstars of today. I mean, you talk about Ricochet. I mean, guys like Ali. We actually have some really great photos of the current SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley, who just grew up a die-hard Hardy Boys fan. Oh, wow. The next picture is my favorite, because she's got the Hardy Boys snow globe. Why don't we have those anymore?
Wow.
We need to get that back on the WWEshop.com.
Oh, man.
But, I mean, have you had conversations with those guys of just sort of the influence that you've had on them, the impact?
Yeah, and it's just like Matt has always been way better than me as far as giving advice and like how to, you know, whatever your one psychology is, how to, as far as putting matches together or whatever. I've been more, I just, you know, compliment people and I really enjoy their work, and I just don't see myself as one of those people that needs to tell somebody what to do or how they can better themselves. I'm just not really like that. But yeah, it's just amazing to be here in the WWE today.
Final question, what do you got left? Who's the one person that you really want to have a great match with?
Oh, gosh, more than anything, I would probably have to say I feel like there's a huge moment between me and Roman Reigns. So, yeah, I can kind of see that happening. And yeah, I think that's one thing, like just to be involved in something kind of cool and important at WrestleMania in the next few years. If I can fight back into that zone, I think that's my biggest goal.
So make sure to follow us on all social media platforms at WWE on Fox and use the hashtag WWE Backstage. Let us know what's on your mind.